Imagine you're in front of a magical elevator with two buttons. One says, Floor of Unfulfilled Potential, the other, Floor of Limitless Abundance. Which will you press? The choice is always yours. The floor of unfulfilled potential feels grey, stuck, and routine. Dreams seem distant, life feels drained of colour. But the floor of limitless abundance, that's a world bursting with light, joy, and opportunity. It's where your wildest dreams come true. You become the best version of yourself. The most exciting part? You get to choose right now. Stay where you are or press that glowing button. Believe a different reality is possible. Take that first brave step. So, what do you say? Are you ready? Let's explore how to make that journey. The elevator is waiting. Your new life is just a button away. Let's go. Meet Sarah. She worked in a perfectly fine office, rows of desks, humming computers, stale coffee. Every day was the same. Wake, commute, work, TV, sleep, repeat. Life felt beige, like that first floor. But Sarah had a secret spark. She once loved to paint. As a child, colors were her friends and she'd lose herself in art. But life got in the way. Responsibilities grew. Doubts crept in. Being an artist isn't a real job, she'd hear. So the paints were packed away and her spark dimmed. Frustration set in. Her job paid the bills, but her soul felt hungry. She wondered, is this really it? She longed for meaning, for that feeling of being truly alive. But change felt impossible, like a distant star. She was trapped by routine and her own thoughts. The grey of her office seeped into her spirit. She was stuck on the floor of unfulfilled potential, and she was tired of the view. But change was closer than she thought. Sometimes all it takes is a spark. Sarah was about to find hers. Even in the grey, hope can flicker. The journey to colour was about to begin. Are you ready to see how? Let's follow Sarah. One rainy afternoon, Sarah heard a podcast, Neville Goddard's voice, Imagination Creates Reality. Feeling is the secret, he said. Sarah paused. Could her inner world change her outer world? She started exploring more. Joseph Murphy spoke of the subconscious mind, how it's open before sleep, ready for new seeds. He suggested planting desires with affirmations. What if Sarah could plant positive thoughts instead of negative ones? Then came Esther Hicks, and Abraham emotions are your guidance system. If you feel good, you're on track. If not, you're off course. It's not about forcing happiness, but gently choosing better feeling thoughts. Sarah realized she'd ignored her feelings for too long. Suddenly hope sparked. Change didn't have to be drastic. Just small shifts inside her mind. Neville, Joseph, Esther, all pointed to her own power. Imagination, subconscious beliefs, emotions, these were tools she could use. Her artistic spark began to glow again. Maybe she could find her colors. The journey was becoming real. Sarah was ready to try. Are you? Let's see what she did next. The first step was imagination. Sarah started with Neville Goddard's method, imagination. She remembered her dream of being an artist. Each night before sleep, she imagined herself painting. She felt the brush, smelled the paints, saw the colors. She pictured a sunlit studio, her art on the walls, the joy of selling her first piece. She let these feelings wash over her. At first it felt strange, like daydreaming. Doubts crept in. This is silly. But she focused on the feeling of joy and excitement. She didn't just see herself as an artist, she felt like one. Every night she returned to her inner studio, adding more detail. Slowly something shifted. She noticed art everywhere. In posters, sunsets, doodles at lunch. She bought watercolors just to play. No pressure, just fun. Her imagination practice nudged her toward what she loved. The grey began to show flecks of color. Sarah was changing from the inside out. Imagination was her first tool, and it was working. What would happen if you tried it? The next step, subconscious prayer. Let's see how Sarah used it. The journey continues. Are you with her? Let's go deeper. Sarah added Joseph Murphy's technique, subconscious prayer before sleep. As we drift off, our subconscious is most receptive. It's the perfect time to plant desires. Sarah crafted a simple affirmation. I am a successful, joyful artist, sharing my gift with the world. She repeated it softly as she fell asleep, letting the words sink in. The key was feeling. She imagined the joy, the gratitude, the satisfaction. She let herself feel thankful for this new reality, even if it hadn't appeared yet. This nightly ritual became her comfort, a few minutes dedicated to her deepest desires. She slept more peacefully, woke up lighter. It was like reprogramming her mind, replacing doubt with hope. Her subconscious was getting the message, and it was starting to work its magic. Sarah's dreams were taking root. Nightly prayer was her second tool, simple, powerful, and within reach. What would you affirm tonight? The journey isn't over. There's one more tool, emotions. Let's see how Sarah used her feelings as a guide. Ready to tune in? Let's continue. The path to abundance is opening. Follow Sarah's lead. With imagination and prayer in place, Sarah turned to her emotions. Esther Hicks taught her, feelings are guides, not enemies. Sarah started noticing how thoughts made her feel. Office tasks felt heavy. Art brought a spark. She stopped fighting negative feelings and acknowledged them gently. Okay, I feel low right now, she'd say. Then she'd reach for a slightly better feeling thought. Even a tiny shift was a win. Instead of, I hate this job, she'd try, this job is providing for me right now, or I'm learning what I don't want, which clarifies what I do want. It wasn't about pretending, just guiding her focus towards relief. When she felt better, good things happened. Friendly chats, new ideas, small synchronicities. Emotional check-ins became her daily practice. Like tuning a radio to joy and inspiration. The more she focused on feeling good, the more her imagination and affirmations worked. It all fit together beautifully. Sarah was learning to navigate her inner world, and her outer world began to change. She was becoming the conductor of her own energy. Emotions were her third tool. Are you ready to use yours? Let's break it down for you. Simple steps to abundance are next. Let's make it real. Now it's your turn. You have the same tools Sarah used. Let's break it down into simple steps you can try tonight. First, imagination at bedtime. Before sleep, imagine your desire as already real. Use all your senses. See, hear, feel, even smell and taste it. Most importantly, feel the joy and gratitude. Live in that imagined reality for a few minutes. Next, try a subconscious prayer. Create a short positive statement in the present tense. Repeat it softly as you drift off, letting it sink in. Don't force it, just let it be. Trust you're planting powerful seeds. Finally, practice emotional check-ins during the day. Notice how you feel. If you feel good, keep going. If not, gently choose a thought that feels a bit better. It's not about being happy all the time, but guiding your focus toward what feels good. Be kind and patient with yourself. These steps are simple but powerful. Start tonight. Watch for small changes and synchronicities. Your journey to abundance begins now. You have everything you need. The elevator is waiting. Are you ready to press the button? Let's finish strong. Here we are, back at the elevator. You've learned about imagination, subconscious prayer, and emotional guidance. The floor of limitless abundance is real, and you have the key. Sarah's story is your invitation. She started stuck, but step by step, her world transformed from grey to vibrant, from unfulfilled to joyful. She found her passion and created her dream life. You can too. Your version of abundance is waiting. The choice is always yours. Every day, every moment. Choose your thoughts, your feelings, your focus. Step into the elevator and press the button for the life you desire. It takes practice, but that's okay. Be patient and persistent, like tending a garden. Water your dreams with imagination. Nourish them with affirmations. Guide them with your feelings. Start tonight. Why wait? Notice the small changes, the synchronicities, the shifts in how you feel. It all adds up. Share your journey. Your success is your growth because you are limitless. Step into your amazing, abundant life. The elevator doors are open. The choice is yours. Press the button. Your new life begins now.